Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland. So almost ready to get underway on the hill here today. Gavin Williams. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
It's softly on the ground, left side. Zips it to first. One up, one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Parker Meadows.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Got away with that one, left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
And that's too high. Next pitch off the plate. And now 3-1. And a strike in there.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Good eye right there. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit, takes ball one. In for a strike, and the count is 1-1. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Tigers nothing. Guardians coming to bat. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the DH, Stephen Kwan. The wind to the pitch. Strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground to first, Torkelson takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Miles Straw, batting with one down, takes a strike. Got him looking. Yeah, there's two away. Here's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Miguel Cabrera. The pitch. That one's in there, 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. And they tag him out. Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Ryan Kreidler digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Kicks and fires. Into center. Straw has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Ibanez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And there's a strike. Foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Back-to-back base hits. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Next one is off the plate. 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Runner leads away at second. That's a little bit low. And he pumps it a strike. Bounce to the left side. Arias. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, here's Jose Ramirez.
For the Guardians, the third baseman,
Eddie Diaz.
Ramirez.
That's the third. Throw on to Torkelson, and Ramirez is set down. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Gabriel Arias.
0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The punch out there. 2 out. 2 out. Space is empty. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. Guardians go down 1-2. Top half of the third inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Williams back to work. That one off the mark. Ball one. Kelly batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-1. Good eye right there. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And he's already singled in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch. In there. And so now 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. Straw flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Baddoo, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. His second of the year, and they add to their lead.
A hitter recognizes that breaking ball that's up in the zone. He hopes that it just comes down enough that it's a pitch he can attack. Well, he was right on top of that one. Really good swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Straw ranging back. Still going back. And gone! He muscles that one out the opposite way. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit, Andy Ibanez. That one's in there, 0-1. Ibanez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That to right. Calhoun makes the grab, and that'll do it. Miguel Cabrera comes through for the Tigers. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo.
The wind of the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Cole Calhoun stands in now and watches strike 1. Naylor gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Baez. Relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Andres Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Kreidler fires to first on the run. 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more. Start of the 4th, and the batter now.
The third baseman, Ryan.
And a pitch. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special when you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
3-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Now it's Javier Baez. He's already homered in this one.
Javier Baez.
Pitch is in there. And that is strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in for the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So up next, Parker Meadows. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You've got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head.
And welcome back. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Kreidler makes the catch. One up, one down. So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that's in there for strike one. Looking for the K. Guardians fail to score. Back now at Progressive Field. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Matt Vierling. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And now it's even up.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Now a fly ball to right center. Calhoun hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
And first offering is fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Bounced out to short. Gets it to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Out to short, Arias. Out number 3. Tigers are shut down there, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jose Ramirez. There's the strike.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the right, and it goes just foul. And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Righty to the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Ibanez in plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Curveball drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. The Guardian. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Logan Allen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Baddoo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. That's strike 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Angel De Los Santos up and throwing for Terry Francona. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ibanez in the box again. Takes a strike. Oh, 2 now. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Padu leads off second with one gone in the inning. Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. That's it out. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Kreidler. In there, and it's 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Naylor settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. A double in the back here in Cleveland. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. The line of the pitch. Fought off foul. Naylor, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Now he breaks his back. Throw on to Torkelson, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Cole Calhoun. He hit it to a double play his first time up.
Calhoun.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
Has sacrificed a bracelet. Was my wrist and my hand.
Righty delivers. And 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Javier Baez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And the 1-0. Chris Emmanuel Clase has turned into one of the best closers in baseball, and he's got a nasty cutter. Originally signed by the Padres in 2017, but San Diego traded him to Texas. Eventually, he made his big league debut in 2019, was traded out.
Next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Again, this time to Cleveland in the Corey Kluber deal. Meadows in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The next offering misses. And now 2-0. Clase's favorite player growing up was also a closer. He looked up to Mariano Rivera. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one in for a strike, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Arias whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Naylor takes it to the bag, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder.
Guardian, the right fielder, Cole
Calhoun. The pitcher on here, Andrew Vasquez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And down on strikes he goes, and one away. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Vasquez, a 6'6" southpaw. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 0-2 now.
Ball inside.
And down on strikes. Now 2 out. So now the DH spot, Stephen Kwan. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. And that'll do it. The Tigers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
6-0 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base.